Thank you, Edie. Now from Region 12, Mr. Charles Starrett.
Mr. President, fellow board members, previous board members, fellow Toastmasters, my two mothers who are here today, you know who you are, my beautiful partner. What a joy it has been to have had this experience. So Edie, I'm smiling. But I want to tell you something that I hope you can learn from. And that is that it hasn't all been joy. As I look back on my leadership journey over the last 10 years, there have been some very difficult times. And those difficult times, I know in my heart, I need to have, because there's so much learning in them. And everything you experience in Toastmasters, however difficult, is there for a reason, is there to help you learn and grow. After a particularly difficult session as district leader, I went home and one of my team sent me a poem. And it began, "If you can keep your head when all around are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, yet make allowance for their doubting too." And I thought about those lines, and I read all of that poem, and I cried, because there was such an empathy in there. But what this lady did is she went further. She lit a candle in my darkness. She said to me, "Charlie, you would not be experiencing this unless you were ready for it." What incredibly powerful words. Because what that means is, for me and for each of you, there is within you the resources to deal with whatever comes across your plate. Whether it's in Toastmasters or outside in the outside world. So when my son, Mark, who's 16, who's now spending 4 months alone in Brazil, rang me one day and said, "Dad, the pressure is intense." I said to him, "Mark, you would not be experiencing this I'm glad you've got that. Unless you are ready to deal with it. And do you know what he said? "Dad, I get it." That was so rewarding because that came from a dark place in my leadership journey. And I was able to share that learning with him. So that candle that had been lit with me, I was now able to light for him. So as I finish my role on the board, I want to leave you with these two thoughts. That one candle, which was lit in me, and which I now light in other people, you can do the same. And you can light 100, 1,000, 1,000,000 more. It only takes one candle. And it only takes one voice to change the world. Yours, Mr. President.